Okay, guys, here we are. This is going to be a little bit different video than what you guys are used to from me. This is a more serious type video. There's a landscaper hard at work right there. So I'm out here at the Petrie compound and kind of show you guys kind of what I do. Maybe if you guys like these kind of how-to videos, I can do a few more. But this house, I don't know, built it about 20 years ago, maybe. And they want me to come in and rip out the carpet, which you can see me and Caleb did yesterday. But now we're removing the tack strips off the floor, and there's no really good way to do it. So I told Caleb, I said, you know what? We should do a video on how to remove tack strips easily. So because he's not happy, because he's the one that's, let me shut the door. He's the one that's doing it. So he's kind of pissed off, which I don't blame him. Oh, look, he took off. Caleb! Yeah. Are you back in the bathroom? Yeah. Jeez, oh, pizza. All right, well, I'm going to pause this video until you're done, and then we'll show them how to remove these tack strips. But, so anyways, this is the inside of the house. This is the kitchen. Caleb's through that door right there in the bathroom. This is the living room area. We got all the carpet. I replaced that door yesterday, and we ripped up all the flooring that they had there. Through here, this is a bedroom. That's all the flooring we got. The pad. This is another bedroom right here. So, but we got to take off all these tack strips, and they are a pain in the butt, but they go, you know, all the way around the perimeter of the house, wherever there was carpet, even in here. This is a little walk-in closet. So I'm gonna show you how we remove these tack strips. I'm gonna try it a different couple of ways. Right now we're just using a little pry bar right there and a hammer, and we're popping it up that way. Maybe if we got more to do tomorrow, I'll try to bring in a shovel. So this is the flooring we're putting down. I'll bring it down here so you guys can see it better. So this flooring is an exotic flooring, they call it. It's bamboo. You know, this is, so it's real wood. And we're going to be laying that in all the areas we took the carpet out of. So there isn't going to be any more carpet in this house at all. So yeah, let Caleb finish up, and when he gets back out here, we'll go over it now, show you what we're doing. All right, I'm going to pause you for a second. Okay, so Caleb's back. And he's got the flat bar and the hammer, and he's popping this stuff up. So what he's doing is these tack strips are really sharp. Hang on, Caleb, before you start pounding. It looks like they've got nails about every 6 inches that go down into the concrete. And then there's all kinds of like little, break that off, let me see it. they've got all kinds of little sharp nails that stick out of it. And that's what holds your carpet down after it's been stretched. So, but the nails that they got going down in the concrete, those are about every 6 inches. So what Caleb's doing, he's putting the pry bar right on the nail and he's pounding it in. And then pushing down. And then it should pop right up. Okay, but it is going to leave a little divot in the concrete. See those little divots? I kind of zoomed in so they look bigger than what they actually are. They're about the size of a nickel, and they're not too deep. Now, however, this one that Caleb just did, right there, that's about the size of a $50. That one, when you get a divot that's about that big, what you want to do is get some concrete filler or some concrete surfacing stuff to patch that hole when you're laying flooring back down on it. I'll show you some other holes that you should get some concrete patch to fix. You know, when you get holes like that big, you should try to patch them with some filler. So we've got that to do here in a little bit. But every once in a while, do you got any nails that are sticking up over there, Caleb? No. Come over here then. So what I wanted to show you was every so often you'll have a nail left over that won't come out of the tack strip. Which is fine, it's almost better that way because then it doesn't bust the concrete when it comes out. So all we do is clean the wood around it, Caleb. All right, and then we just smack it in. Go ahead and show them. There you go. And now it's flush. He's doing that down the wall. Go ahead and finish that out down this whole wall. That way I can start laying the flooring. That one broke. But this is just one of the many things me and Caleb do. Yeah, you keep hitting that one. Excuse me. Looks like there's one or two down here yet, Caleb. Then I can sweep this area and lay the pad down. All right, what about going up that side and going up that side? Okay, so I'm gonna lay you down. This is the pad the homeowner bought. It's a pretty thin padding, but we're gonna lay that down on the concrete before we lay the flooring down on it. They've got other pads. I've used other pads that are thicker and better. This is probably the cheaper pad that they have, but it does its job, so it's not bad. So I'm gonna put you guys down for now. And we got some filler to put in some divots, and I got to run some pad out, start running some flooring. So once I get some flooring ran, I'll show you what it looks like. All right. Okay, guys. So I'm not sure what time we started the flooring. I think it was right around noon-ish. So now it's 3:30. Caleb took over laying the floor. This is what it looks like. Do we got a light in here? Yeah. Let me try and clean the lens a little bit. Okay, so this is the floor so far. bamboo flooring. You know, here's our baseboard edge. Nice and tight. We're still going to put some cord around on that. Took us a minute to get it to go straight down, get our straight first cut going, but we got it. And then this is our cut side over here. We had to notch around the steps coming up. So far it's looking pretty good. Caleb's putting down the last piece of foam right here. The homeowner stopped by, he likes it, and now he wants us to do up here too. But he doesn't want us to rip up this flooring, he just wants us to go over the top of it. So we're gonna have to get fancy right here because he wants the flooring to wrap up over the steps. So we're gonna have to get fancy and make it wrap up over the steps. So yeah, but Caleb's gonna put a couple pieces down so you can see him working. So I'm gonna pause that until he's ready. Okay, so we got that foam down. Now Caleb's putting starters in. They go in fairly easy. Grab that one. That's one thing, you gotta make sure there's nothing underneath these. What'd you find?
A screw or a nail.
The slightest thing underneath these things will mess these floors up. So that was the easy part. Now getting them to lock in and catching this side, that's the hard part. There's no bend to these. They're so big and thick that you can't bend them too much. Well, you can't bend them at all. So trying to get them to fit into the both locking mechanisms kind of hard. Yeah, you're fighting with it. No, in the center, yeah. This didn't lock down here though. You gotta make sure these lock. Get this, maybe get the hammer. Gotta use a rubber mallet sometimes. Did that go together? It's flush?
It's not flush, it's sticking up a little bit.
Well, then something's underneath it.
No. It's not broke.
Maybe get that piece and bang it in. There it went. I think it set pretty decent down here. See, it's just kind of hard getting them to fit together and lock in together. So you just got to be careful whenever you're doing it. Make sure everything gets locked in, nothing pops up on you, stuff like that. So that's pretty much how it goes. The floor is looking pretty good. We got to do some fancy stuff, so I'll add more to this video once we get all the fancy stuff done around them steps and underneath that island, you know, stuff like that. And I'll give you a tour of the house after we get what we're supposed to be doing done first, and then we got to work on the kitchen, that bathroom, stuff like that. So, all right, say bye, Caleb.
Bye.
All right, we got to get back to work. Bye-bye.